I must admit, I'm not much of an earth person, but I do believe in recycling. I think that recycling is a good and helpful thing. As a matter of fact, I think everyone should recycle to make the earth a better place. A few good reasons why I believe that recycling is a good thing is one, the more people recycle, the fewer landfills there are. Two, when people recycle, they are reusing materials, which results in saving resources. And finally, we should all try our hand at recycling to limit pollution to our world. If we all recycled, just think of how much more space there would be in landfills around the world. We only have a certain amount of room on this earth in which a huge portion is being used for our trash. According to harmony1.com, every year Americans use about 1 billion shopping bags, which results in 300,000 tons of landfill waste. I see a lot of people that just throw away their recycling for the simple reason of being too lazy to sort it. If everyone in my town alone recycled their plastic, aluminum, and glass, they could save thousands of pounds a day from going to the landfill. I don't think people realize that waste is such a big problem in this world when, in fact, conservation is a big issue and resources and energy aren't too plentiful these days. Someday these resources are going to run out. However, the more we recycle, the longer we can make these resources last. If everyone recycled, then there wouldn't be such a need for new materials to be made out of unused resources. Instead, making them out of recycled materials would be the norm. Recycling saves a lot of natural resources because every time you turn something into the recycling center, part of that is used to reuse on a future product. According to DoSomething.org, if every American recycled just 1/10 of their newspapers, we could save about 25 million trees each year. A lot of garbage companies nowadays are willing to pick up the recycling for you. In fact, a lot of them give you a separate trash can to throw your recycling in, and you just set it out on your curb with your trash. Yet some people are still too lazy to even separate the two. Now, almost everywhere you go is somewhere to recycle. For example, I know that everyone has way too many Walmart sacks in their cupboard. Well, there are these big cardboard bins in front of Walmart where you can take all of those annoying bags back to Walmart and get them out of your hair at the same time recycling them for later use. Last but definitely not least, we should all try our hand at recycling to reduce the amount of pollution in the world today. According to affluentmagazine.com, recycling just half of your annual recyclable household waste saves 2,400 pounds of carbon dioxide being released into the atmosphere. Now, notice how it's April now and it's finally starting to warm up sometimes. Well, that's a result of global warming. Our winters are sporadic and our summers, well, you know how it gets in Texas. A couple more interesting facts that I found on the same website that I didn't know, I'm sure the majority of us do not as well, is one, recycling household and or car batteries keeps heavy metals such as mercury being released into our air and water. When consumed by people and other animals, heavy metals cause numerous health problems and diseases. And finally, the EPA estimates about 200 million gallons of used motor oil are improperly disposed of each year. If we recycle used motor oil, it keeps it from polluting our ground and fresh water. All in all, I would like to see everyone recycle. The more we recycle, the longer our earth is going to last. If everyone recycled, the landfills wouldn't fill as fast, the natural resources wouldn't disappear as quickly, and we would also keep pollution down with less objects being submitted as trash. So the way I see it, we all need to make even a small effort to do this and pass it on. Maybe we can all make this world a better place.